Hey guys, Bird Yu-Gi-Oh here. So today I'm doing one of my favorite decks, Kozmo. I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's because it's more of like a control deck, I guess, is how I play it. But it can be, in certain cases, just very powerful. Almost similar to like ABC. It's kind of like control, and then it can just kill you all at once. So yeah, here's my updated version of this. Really fun deck. Of course, 3 Dark Destroyer. It's the best Kozmo monster, basically. When it's normal or special summoned, which you have many ways of doing that with the psychic type monsters, you can just target a card in the field and destroy it. So sometimes you can destroy him. He can't be targeted by an opponent's card effect. And then if he is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can then banish him and then special summon 1 level 7 or lower Kozmo from your deck. So floats, gets a lot of combos potentially with that effect. And then of course, just disruption if you want to just destroy one of your opponent's monsters. And then in this version, you'll see why. Playing 3 Slip Rider, it's again another really good one. Pretty easy to get to because it's a level 5. So when you're like, destroying them to special summon, you can get him out pretty easily. If he's normal or special summoned, you can target a spell and trap on the field and destroy it. So you have a lot of your own targets for that that are very good. And then obviously your opponent's spell and traps are targets as well. And then if he's destroyed, you can banish him and then special summon a level 4 or lower from your deck. And then just 1 Forerunner. He cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effects, and then during your standby phase, you'll gain 1,000 life points. And then again, if he's destroyed by battle card effect, you can banish it from your graveyard, and then special summon a 6 or lower. It's got some high attack as well. And then the last of the machine type, larger ships, is Dark Eclipser. He's probably honestly the worst of them, but he still does have 3,000 attack. Still can't be targeted, and then when a trap card is activated, you can banish a Kozmo monster from your graveyard, negate the activation, and destroy it. And the main problem with him is when he's destroyed, you can banish him from your graveyard, and then you add a level 8 or lower Kozmo monster from your deck to your hand. So he doesn't special summon. That's the main problem with him, but he's still obviously very good, especially against trap-heavy decks. And then now for the psychic type monsters that basically can get them out very easily. The best one to open up with, Kozmo Tin Can. Pretty much all of these psychic type ones, during either player's turn, you can banish it and then special summon a level 2 or higher Kozmo monster from your hand. He's really good because during the end phase, you'll pay 500 life points, reveal 3 Kozmo cards with different names from your deck, and your opponent picks one for you to add to your hand, and then you send the other ones to the grave, which is super important and really nice to get the deck going. So yeah, he's definitely the best starter. 2 Strawman, next best one, especially mid to late game. This card's amazing. Again, you're gonna, during either player's turn, banish it and then special summon a level 3 or higher from your hand. And then once per turn, you can pay 500 life points, target one of your banished Kozmo monsters and special summon it. The effects are negated, and you destroy it during the end phase. But yeah, that's just really good, obviously. And then going to Farm Girl. I do still really like it, just for that potential, OTK. Because basically when this card inflicts battle damage, you'll pay 500 life points and then add any Kozmo card from your deck to your hand. So you could add, any ship you want. Dark Destroyer usually, and then be able to special summon that out, deal some more damage, and it's really good. And we are playing 1 Sword Troopers. You're going to pay 1,000 life points and target a psychic type Kozmo monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Obviously, if it was any Kozmo monster, you'd be playing this at more than 1, but he's definitely still good. And then our level 4 is Wicked Witch. You can banish this card again, special summon a level 5 or higher from your hand. And then once per turn during either player's turn, pay 1,000 life points, and this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. It comes up every now and then. And then the last Kozmo monster we play is Dark Lady. This is one that you want to try to end your board on, because during either player's turn, when another monster's effect is activated, you just pay 1,000, negate the activation, and destroy it. Very, very good. And then kind of our, I guess you could say, supporting engine in this version are the artifacts. So we're playing 2 Scythe and 1 Moral Attack. We're fine playing, 3, mostly because of Slip Rider. So that's why I said it's really good in this version, because if you happen to open one of these, you could set it, and if you can get a Slip Rider out on your opponent's turn, destroy one of these, you'll still be able to get their effects off. So very, very good. And then last monsters we're playing, just 3 amazing hand traps right now. Droll and Lockbird, and in this version, we can go for the Artifact Durandal, and then you get your Droll and Lockbird, Durandal Lock, which is really, really nice. So that is it for the monsters that we're playing. For the spells, pretty low spell count actually. 3 Kozmo Town. You can fix your hands. You reveal any number of Kozmo monsters in your hand, shuffle them in the deck, then draw an equal number of cards that you shuffled in the deck. And then also, you can just target one of your banished Kozmo monsters, return to the hand. And then also, if this card is destroyed by card effect, you're able to add any Kozmo card from your deck to your hand. So again, Slip Rider targeting Kozmo Town will get you a free search. Really nice. Emergency teleport to basically get to any psychic monster you need to then, get out a big ship. Reasoning is actually really good in this deck because you're fine with your Cosmos getting to the graveyard. We have ways of getting them out. And then we have a lot of different levels, so the chances of your opponent, declaring the right level is pretty low, actually. And the final one is Monster Reborn. Such a powerful card still, so definitely play it. And then for the traps, 3 Trap Tricks. Trap Trick. He's going to get you to your most important card, which is Artifact Sanctum. That's just going to lock out your opponent and just give you so much power to this deck. Especially, obviously, going first. Artifact Sanctum's amazing. And then also some other targets. 2 Cosmojo. Very, very good. Mostly because it just banishes a card your opponent controls. So it does not target. It doesn't destroy. It's very, very good. And then 2 Back to the Front. This is your way of special summoning from the grave, and it's a chainable effect. That's why we like it. You just target a monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. And the final card we play, Storm Dragon's Return. Basically the same thing as Back to the Front, except you're going to be able to special summon one of your banished monsters. Then you return to the hand during the end phase, which again, with this kind of deck, is not a problem at all. So that is the main deck. Really, really like it. This is actually a new addition that I just added, and it's really, really nice to have. For the extra deck, you don't really go to the extra deck too much, but you definitely want options. So Nova, you can go with any 2 of your Slip Riders. That's your easiest way, or pretty much your only way of getting into them. And then obviously going into Infinity from there to get you an amazing negate. And then Durandal is your other level 5, easy enough to get into. And the only other Xyz we play is Hope Harbinger. If you happen to get 2 Dark Destroyers on the board and you don't want to leave them there, which most of the time you would, but if you don't and you want that spell negate, you can go for Hope Harbinger. And the rest are just links, kind of generic stuff. Barricade Board Blocker, if you want to protect your Kozmo Town, which most of the time you don't need to. Underclock Taker, getting just more attack damage through with Dark Destroyer. He's already 3,000. Is nice. Generic, kind of disruption or removal. Cerberus, Phoenix, Unicorn. Sometimes if you have 2 monsters, you want to just end your board on an IP Masquerena, and then either go into Nightmare Unicorn on your opponent's turn to return the card to the deck, or go into Crusadia Avermax, which is hard for a lot of your opponents to get past. And then a lot of the topologics, again, you're going to be able to special summon a lot from your hand on your opponent's turn and stuff. So topologics are really nice. We're playing Trisbania, Bomber, and Zeroboros. They're all extremely good. And just the fact that he gains 200 attack for each banished card, you're potentially going to have quite a few cards banished. So he's pretty good. And the last one, just Unchained Abomination. It's a cool enough card to play if you happen to get some monsters on board. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. I won't be doing any test hands, obviously, for this one. It's a control deck, so there's really not too many combos per se for it. But really fun deck. I really like it. So yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed, and we'll catch you on the next one.